Hey everybody, I'm Mike O'Grady with Sales Psychology. When dealing with residential homeowners in a sales situation, specifically plumbing, heating, air conditioning, it's always in your best interest to present, when you're dealing with high-end products, especially furnace air conditioning replacement, for example, boiler replacement, it's always in your best interest to offer your options in one sitting, sit there and figure out all your calculations and pricing and be able to offer them options and close the sale right there. I realize there are some situations just aren't ideal for that, but for the most part that's what you should be trying for every time. To have that happen successfully, one thing I found over the years that is of great use is what I call a credibility book. A credibility book is basically used when you get to the point where you're sitting down to figure out your job cost calculations, if there's any load calculations that have to be configured, or engineering the job while you're sitting here. It's something to do that will get the homeowner off your back, in one sense, so you could actually do your work and create an instant referral. The credibility book, has several things in it. There are, for example, certificate of insurance, Better Business Bureau membership, certificate for refrigerant if you need that, if you have a certificate for load calculation, system design, whatever credibility items, recognition type items that you have that just basically show your performance, what you've done to earn experience in this industry, courses you've taken in past, anything that's going to just enhance your professionalism, you want to have in this book. You're not. It's not a time to sit there and gloat or look at me, but you certainly want these items in there so as you're speaking to someone, you're referencing them, they realize, okay, I'm talking to an expert. So now you get into the section where you're going to be dealing with referral letters, testimonial letters, any third-party articles that may make sense to talk about, newspaper articles, for example. Any articles written about something that you may have mentioned can also go in this book. Sometimes I'll have pictures in the items. Sometimes I'll just have regular old letters that were written, and emails that were sent. Now, obviously, to have all these things, you have to go and make sure that you are successful and people are happy with you, and you spend the time gathering the testimonial letters, and you spend some time making sure that the experience they're having is a great one and that they're willing to share that with you. As you put this in the book, having people read through page by page, pointing out circumstances. If you get people to specify circumstances that are specific to what you're there for, you have situations that are very common. Somebody lost their heat in the middle of the winter, you showed up at 7 o'clock at night, and the next day they were put in a furnace. Or there's a situation where the house never cooled, for example. You were able to come in, figure out a proper load calculation, maybe some system design, and with that, all of a sudden now the second floor cools where it didn't cool properly. If you have situations like that and you're specifically meeting with a homeowner, you want to make sure that besides just rifling through this book, you say, hey, you know what, take a look at page 4 here. You might be interested in this one. This is very similar to your situation. Have them read it. By doing that, it's cementing the sale in their mind. You're creating an instant referral, especially if this is a brand new customer that hasn't been referred to you, or if it is a referral, it makes it even a deeper resource at that point. They're sitting there going, oh my God, this really is a terrific company. These people know what the heck they're talking about. And then even offer, you can keep in this book lists of folks that you've done in the area with phone numbers, and if you'd like to have them call while you're there, you can do that as well. So the credibility book can be a terrific resource for someone to sit there, read while you're doing your calculations. It'll just enhance how professional you are and make sure they realize that, wow, this person is very good, and it's like creating an instant referral. I've gotten many responses over the years. There's some folks, if they're estimate getting researchers, they really will take this book, go into the other room and digest it, and come back in and ask you questions about certain letters. That's terrific. That means that they're showing interest. You have other folks that are repeat customers that you open up the book, you explain what each thing is. I've had them hand the book right back to me and say, just the fact that you have it, I know how good you are. And then there's other folks that will give it a quick glance but not really pay much interest to it. Whatever the case is, you have to have it. The more you spend time on this, the more they spend time reading. Gives you a window to do your load calculations. It cements the sale. It creates an instant referral. For more information on this, you can go to www.sales-psychology.com. Thanks and have a great day.